What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football, Nolly to Legend, where we continue as Tigres. Today we play Cruz Azul in the league. And then what do we play? Deportivo Guadalajara, who've been, like I said in the last episode, a little disappointing. Since you were here last, we beat Club Leon 3-2. Juan Jamie scored a goal. Very, very good. Then Zolo's Tijuana, who, to be completely honest, I thought were a Chinese club. We beat them 3-1. Medina with a hat-trick. Oh, it was delightful. I accidentally recorded that one, not realising that I'd hit record on the recording software. Green screen wasn't working. No lights were on. I was just sitting here, and when we won that game, I was jumping around playing. Yeah, we won! Woo! Medina scored a hat-trick. Yay! Then against Club Nexica, 2-2. As you can see, Nexica scored in the 92nd minute. And then we had a penalty shootout that I have never been so scared of losing a penalty shootout, because it looked like everyone was going to miss every single penalty they took. Thankfully, we won, through to the next round. We then played Vera Cruz. We're just going to call him Vera Cruz. Beat them 6-1. Granados with a hat-trick. Andreas Hernandez with a double. And Elituro Beltran got himself a spicy little goal. 6-1. Very, very nice indeed. Everything I just said means we are second currently with a game in hand. And we play fourth place Cruz Azul today, who've lost their last 3. Didn't realise that. Pachuca have only conceded 5 all season. What? And Guadalajara are in 10th, they're in 1 win, 3 draws, and then a defeat. I think we selected our team. We have. We are still without Servant, who's just back from an injury. Avalos has picked up a knock, so he's not playing. Alonso still hasn't recovered from his injury. Razo is back fit. Who did I play at left back again? Delgado. Delgado was fantastic in the 2 games he played, I think it was. No, he played 1 game, never mind. But he was very good in that game. So it's pretty much the same team that you're used to. Alamo has just had a couple of games off because Carlos complained about not getting enough first team football, and I said, why not just throw him in, see what happens. I'm actually going to put Cantu back in midfield. I can't not play Granados after his absolute worldly in the last game. I'm going to take Arias out of this one because he's on the tired side. So I give the poor fella a rest. But Blanco is our 19-year-old Mexican goalkeeper. Going to make his league debut today after playing in the last game. Didn't do too bad for himself. And Degalado has been playing for the under-20s. So I forgot to take him out of the under-20 to take him out of the under-20s for this game. So we don't have our second choice goal. I suppose Blanco and Delgado are second choice keeper-ish. They're both kind of second choice. I'm not sold on either of them. It's really Avalos, and then the rest are just kind of there. So it has been we've had very good form recently, to be fair. The fact that we've not lost yet is still very, very nice. If we win today, we go clear at the top. Granados has hit the woodwork. Oh. But yeah, I didn't realise that Pachuca has only conceded 5 goals in 12 games this season. But we are dangerously close to the end of the first part of the opening stage. That's what it's called, the opening stage of the league. So we shall see what happens in the remaining games here, and then we see how the split goes. How we do in the second. Oh, Razzo, that was terrible. Oh, as Loki Doki would say, so off over to the cash machine. Unfortunately, we're in Mexico. It doesn't really work the same. It's a goal. We can tell it's a goal because my players are lining up for a kickoff. We've been 10 shots and only 3 on target. I know I've a really young goalkeeper, but Razzo just did not do enough there. Razzo didn't do enough. Razzo to Cantu. Granados tries to whip it in, but can't. Gonzalez goes as far as Carlos. Cantu into Granados. Beltran shoots from. If that was Gonzalez at River Plate, it would have been a goal. Just saying. I am just saying that had we still been at River Plate, that would have been a goal. Beltran, Cantu, whips it out to Hernandez. Cheeky little cross. Oh, and Medina just puts it wide. Oh, my players are absolutely shattered. Oh my god. Granados 76%. Medina 79%. Hernandez with the corner. Oh, Carlos just puts it wide. Every 4 shots we take, 1 hits the target. And we've only hit the woodwork once. Razzo, for the love of Jesus. Carlos. Back to Blanco. Back to Carlos. Forward to Granados. Oh, he's beat 1. Hernandez. Oh, he's put it wide. It's going to be one of those games, isn't it? Filipov. Carlos picks it up. Razzo wins the header. Beltran. Cantu. Runs forward. Granados. Whips it in. Rodriguez. Oh, I thought that was going to be a goal. Hernandez with the corner. Whips it in. Too easy for the keeper. Nobody even attempted to challenge the keeper for that ball. We're going to try and press the keeper. Razzo. Granados. Nice little pass to Medina. Whips it across to Rodriguez. Cross in, and Hernandez has put it wide. Gonna go full aggressive. Show me something else in the second half. Just gonna give everyone a bit of cheeky faith. Because you gotta have faith, the faith. Like, Beltran's the only one that's playing exceptionally poorly. Like, if you're playing less than a 6.5, you are doing really, really bad. He's on a 6.4. Most of the rest of the team is on a 6.5. So I can't really complain too much, I suppose. But if they score again, I'm going to be so annoyed. Asensio. Not Rodriguez clears it, but only as far as a Cruz Azul player. Alonso hacks his man down, but gets away with the ball. Runs down. Mazy run. And then he gets hacked down. Asensio picks it back up. Chases him the whole way down. Plays through. Aviles. Come on, let's get creative. I'm taking off Beltran. He's playing terribly. And we will bring on Arias. Yeah, we're going to bring on Arias. Play him as the box-to-box. I feel like Hernandez has been more of the wasteful striker, so we take him off, bring on Juan Jamie. I think Carlos will have to come off. He's so tired, but he's playing relatively well. Carlos puts it over again. 24 shots, 5 on target. What are we doing? Alright, we're just hit early crosses. I don't know what more we can really do. Low crosses. Fuck it. We're going very attacking for 20 minutes. Last 20 minutes. Get creative. Very attacking. Sarato. I can't believe we're actually going to lose to Cruz Azul. Blanco made a save. Well done, lad. Well done. Hernandez. Out to Asensio. Carlos. Boots it clear. Arias whips it in. At least that was on target. Oh, excuse me. Bring on Asario. Swap those two over. Make you a winger. Yeah, you're the one who's good at being box to box. You have the stat. I'm having a fierce hard time remembering which one of my midfielders can play as the box to box. We've lost our first game of the season. I should have said nothing before we started. I shouldn't have said, oh, we've been on a long unbeaten run, blah blah blah. Like we hadn't lost a single game in charge of Tigres. But there we go. Lost at home. 30 shots, 8 on target. We were fucking horrendous. That, simply put, was not good enough. Medina, you were dog shit. Alonso, you were dog shit. Now we get to play Guadalajara in 2 weeks. So now the lads get to fester in the fact that we've just lost our first league game of the season. Hopefully Pachuca lose at some point. Otherwise we could be in a spot of bother. We might actually have to win the closing stage to make up for this. But we do have seven games. Yeah, we do have 7 games left. So I'm not overly worried just yet. But I will be back in just a second with the Guadalajara game, who are actually up to 8th now. So they've just won their last game. Alright, fellas, we're back for the game against Guadalajara. Fairly changed side. Delgado comes in for this game. Franco comes in. Alamo comes in. Delgado comes in. Okay, so one player in our back 5 is the same as it was in the last game. Asario comes in and Servan starts up front because we've had suspensions and injuries. Aras is suspended. Carlos picked up an injury. Alonso still injured. He's been out for so long with shin splints. It's crazy. Razzo picked up a suspension, then got injured. So, this is the team we are going to play. Starting Osorio because Beltran has not really been good enough. I do have 2 strikers on the bench for this game. So, hopefully we can do... Pizarro. 35 now, ex-Liverpool player. I was in charge this season. I was in charge of Liverpool, and he went bye-bye. I don't remember going to Lazio, but well done, carved out a bit of a career for himself. Aguirre is ex-Tigres as well. He's just after leaving as well this summer. So this is much better performance is expected. I believe you've got what it takes. Same with you. And I'm going to tell the strikers pressures off. They don't really care. Need to rotate. Coming this way in good form. Don't professionals. Obviously, I'd rather have them available. Let's go. So we are 4 points behind Pachuya. Not ideal. But you know, these things happen. Just hoping that we can come back from it and just be better, basically. So I think Pato is like Pizarro, ex-player of his. Going hard on him. Cantu picks up the ball to Granados. Medina. Why couldn't you do that against Cruz Azul? Somebody was bowing down in front of him. Who was it? It was Rodriguez. Bowing down to Miss Medina. He had himself and Hernandez had so many chances against Cruz Azul, and they didn't put any away. But then today, it says we're 2-0. Football Manager, sort your says we're 2-0 up. We're 1-0 up. If we draw this game because of this, I'm going to be super annoyed. Yeah. Still says 1-0. I don't know. It's the second time it's happened since we moved to Mexico. Maybe Mexico's cursed. Yep, Eric Leon makes it 1-1, even though we're going to be 2-1 up. And this only ever happens when I'm... Okay, it's gone now. But it's still up here. Oh my god. Thankfully the keeper managed to get a hand to that. Demand more. We're really not being well enough. The fact that 1-0, 2-0, 1-1. I think this may be something that the lads at Sports Interactive might need to have a little glance at. You know, just have a quick little peek to see what the fuck is going on. Servant Medina. Oh, he just puts it wide. Like, I just don't understand why it says we have 2 goals and then suddenly we don't have 2 goals. We have 1 goal again. But it said it on the latest scores down at the bottom as well. Our players are just not in great form. Dalago to Rodriguez, just not a great pass. Oh my! Beltran's getting sent off. Right. Okay. So Servant's going off. And we don't really have a centre back on the bench. So De La Torre, not really a centre back. It's going to play at centre back. Oh no. Bippity boppity boopity. I trust him. I trust Franco more as a centre back than I do De La Torre. Seeing as how De La Torre's only in the first team because I don't really have any other options. We're limited in our team, and our director of football has been selling players like mad. Like it's going out of fashion. I was going to say I might swap to a 3 at the back. I don't think we can. I really don't think we can. I'm not going to say anything to Beltran. If I take off Delgado, and bring on Della Torre. I'll have two players at centre back who aren't really centre backs, but then I can move Alonso up here, bring Granados back here, move Rodriguez there, and then we've got. It's something we might do. Not gonna commit to it just yet. We are going to see what happens. Franco. He's not been in. He was my great hope at right back. He's picked up a lot of injuries, and then when he's played, he's not been playing all that well. But Medina puts in Granados. The keeper saves it. They're still playing very defensive for a team who are one man up. Granados to the back post. Franco Osorio gets cleared. Well, gets deflected out. Rodriguez, not a great corner. I miss Versace. I really, really miss Versace. Second there, I was like, this is going to be one of those highlights where the keeper is going to pass the ball to a striker while he's not in the goal, and they're just going to pass the ball into the back of the net. But nope, can't do. Granados to Medina. Medina's in the clear. And he absolutely fucking hammers it in. Goes over and celebrates with the corner flag. He absolutely smashed this as hard as physically possible. Me smash. Delgado, Granados gets away from the tackle, crosses it in. Osorio back to Alamo. Granados doesn't win the header. To be fair, it doesn't look like he went for the header. Pizarro, oh what a tackle, but it's going to count for nothing. Franco, beautiful tackle, but doesn't get enough on it to get it away from the striker. And Rodolfo Pizarro, who I said was not good enough to play in my team, with the assist. This is moderately frustrating. I think we will change our formation ever so slightly. When I say ever so slightly, I mean completely. I kind of feel like just put everyone on defend. Maybe I'll put you there and I'll just have you as... No. This... Oh. Gonna have a libero. Put you on attack. Which one of you is better? Rodriguez. I think we take Rodriguez. And we bring on Hernandez to play up front. Do we want to play with a box? Yeah, we're playing with a box. We're still going to continue with the box to box. Just changing formations, you know? Doing something I've never attempted before. I haven't played with a flat four before. I haven't played with a flat four since... God, I don't even remember the last time I played with a flat four. Cantu, Alamo. I do think putting Della Torre in the middle as the libero. That does not sound right. Libero probably makes the most sense because he's actually a good DM. So it makes sense in my mind. Medina whips it across Hernandez all by himself, straight at the keeper. 3/4 of a goal to aim at. No. Just straight down the throat of the keeper. And then the header back in is useless. At this stage, a draw is the same as a defeat. Alonso, Osorio. Gets it forward to Medina. Whips it in. Too long for Hernandez. Into Rodriguez. Hammers it off one of the defenders. And Guadalajara come away with the ball. And Roma scored. Do we have a substitute? We do not have a substitute left. Okay. So when I said I didn't want the draw, what I meant was, I'll take the draw, but it's not ideal. Go on, lad. Let's see what you can do. That was just a terrible, terrible pass. De La Torre hasn't changed to an attacking libero yet. Cantu. Back to Franco. I have an awful feeling that Cantu is going to get sent off as well because he's on yellow. De La Torre has missed the header. But he tries to dink the keeper. Not going to happen, buddy. Degalado, Alamo. We can't have 2 defeats in one episode, having gone the entire season unbeaten. But it's going to happen, isn't it? Oh my god, I can't believe we're going to lose to Guadalajara. I can't believe I brought you back for this. Yeah, we're going to lose 4-2. I don't regret my decision. I think it may have been silly, but I don't regret. De La Torre, Alamo, Alonso, game is over, so Medina, just shoot. Nope. Tell the boys they did well and their effort was excellent. I am not happy with the result. Delgado. Performance was abysmal. Very disappointed you got sent off. Medina. To be fair, you were great in the second half. I shouldn't have taken Granados off. I should have taken off Rodriguez. Maybe if I brought on Juan Jimmy instead of Hernandez, that would have been... No. Nothing was going to make a difference. We just played shit. Pretty fucking simple. We were shocking. Yeah, we were extremely... We had 24 shots. It's going to issue a warning. He gets sent off in his 50th game for us. So we did actually get the semi-final of the Mexican Cup. We're playing Pachuca. So yeah, if we get into the final of that, we'll come back for that. If not, it'll be the Pumas and Tecos game. Or games. But yeah, I think for the fact that we conceded 6 goals in this episode, maybe drop a like so I don't feel as bad about it. I feel fucking terrible, but I'm just frustrated that we lost. I can't believe we lost both those games. That's made the league look awful. Yeah, we're down to 3rd. We're the same amount of games played as Pachuca. And we're 4 points behind. 2 defeats, both coming in the last 2 games. Not good enough. Atlas have only won 1 game. What? And Santos Laguna are second bottom. I know I'm basing it on like my knowledge of Mexican football, but they're 2 good teams. So beating us, Guadalajara, up to 7th now. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. What else should you do? Let me know what I should have done in those 2 games differently. And don't state the obvious, like play my starting goalkeeper even though he was injured or coming back from an injury. Don't tell me to do that, because that's an obvious thing to say. What should I have done tactically differently to make it so that we didn't get absolutely annihilated in both those games? Yeah. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next one.